Welcome back, everyone. I am so excited for today's video. I'm going to be giving you my first book haul of 2026. I have accumulated these books for the last like 3 weeks or so now. I also told myself that I made myself some financial goals for the new year, and one of them was to not purchase any brand new priced books. So I have yet to do that. So all of these I got on some sort of discount or another, or were gifted to me. But I'm super excited to show you all the books I got. So let's just get into it. So the first book I want to show you is we did a little Secret Santa with me and a group of my friends, and the person who got me a date with a book. I've always wanted one of these, but I've just never gotten one before. But it came with some of the stuff I don't have, but it came with like a tea bag, a highlighter. It came with, let me show you. It came with these really cute stickers. It came with tabs, love it. And then the book I got was by Iris Johnson. It's Blink of an Eye. It says, and I've never heard of this book at all, but it says Delilah Winter is one of the hottest pop stars on the planet, so how is she kidnapped right in the middle of a show at the famous Hollywood Bowl? If anyone can figure it out, it's Dr. Kendra Michaels, who works with local and federal authorities on only the most impossible cases. Blind for the first 20 years of her life until a revolutionary surgical procedure allows her to regain sight, she uses powers of observation honed during her years in the dark to detect what other investigators can't. Kendra agrees to lead the race to rescue the young singer before time runs out. So this looks super good. A little thriller mystery action. The next book I got was also a gift from one of my best friends for Christmas. She's so sweet. I just saw her a couple days ago, and she gifted me The Tenant by Frida McFadden. And I have quite a few Frida McFadden books, but I don't have this one. And honestly, the funny story is she's also in my group of friends who did the Secret Santa as well. And the person who got her for Secret Santa got her this book, and me and her looked at each other and like started freaking out because we were so excited that we could read it together. The back of his book says, Blake Porter is riding high until he's not, fired abruptly from his job as a VP of marketing and unable to make the mortgage payments on the new brownstone he shares with his fiance. He's desperate to make ends meet. Enter Whitney, beautiful, charming, down to earth, and looking for a room to rent. She's exactly what Blake's looking for, or is she? Because something isn't quite right. The neighbors start treating Blake differently. Strange noises jar him awake in the middle of the night, and soon Blake fears someone knows his darkest secrets. Danger lives right at home, and by the time Blake realizes it, it'll be far too late. The trap is already set. Dun dun dun! I'm excited for this. A typical like Frida McFadden. We're way over here, and then all of a sudden you had no idea because this is what actually was going on way over here. That's like the best way to describe her books. It's like you're reading something right here and you're trying to figure this out, but then it's actually way over there. It's like, okay, so it was mine and my boyfriend's anniversary a week ago, and he got me a bunch of Kristen Hanna books. He knows that is one of my favorite authors of all time, so that was super sweet of him. And he got me a good little stack here. The first one is, these are some of her older books that I've never even like looked at before, so that'll be interesting to kind of delve into. We have Summer Island by her. It says, years ago, Nora Bridge walked out on her marriage and left her daughters behind. She has since become a celebrity radio talk show host and newspaper columnist, beloved for her moral advice. Her youngest daughter, Ruby, is a struggling comedian who uses her famous mother as fuel for her bitter, cynical humor. When the tabloids unearth a scandal in Nora's past, her career implodes and Ruby gets her big break. She's offered a fortune to write an unflattering tell-all article about her mother. Under false pretenses, Ruby returns home to talk to the women she hasn't spoken to for almost a decade. Home, to the house on Summer Island where Ruby grew up, a place filled with childhood memories of love and joy and belonging. There, as Ruby's reunited with old friends, what begins as an expose evolves into an exploration of her family's troubled past. That actually seems quite interesting. I haven't even looked at the back of these yet. And then this one is The Things We Do for Love. It says, years of trying unsuccessfully to conceive a child have broken more than Angie Desaria's heart. I think that's how you say her name. Following a painful divorce, she moves back to her small Pacific Northwest hometown and takes over management of her family's restaurant. In West End, where life rises and falls like the tides, Angie's fortunes will drastically change yet again when she meets and befriends a troubled young woman. Cute. This one is Fly Away. It says, as teenagers in the 70s, Tully Hart and Kate Malarkey. Wait, what is this? We're inseparable. Okay. Okay. Sorry, all of a sudden I heard those names and I was like, that's literally Firefly Lane. And I was like, I had no idea. Okay, so this is the sequel to Firefly Lane. I had no idea there was a book after that one. Literally no idea, but that's really cool that he happened to pick this up. And then the last one, he also got me The Women by Kristen Hanna. This is her newest book, and it's funny because I actually, unfortunately, already have this. I bought it like right when it had come out, and he just didn't know because it wasn't with my other Kristen Hanna books. But he still needs to return it. But anyway, so this one is about the Vietnam War. It says, The Woman reveals the powerful contributions and horrific sacrifices of the American military nurses who served in a war whose agencies refused to acknowledge that they were even there. Perhaps no words can bring closure to a nation still ashamed of booing our returning heroes. Oh, also honorable mention, because it's so cute. He also got me these magnetic bookmarks. I've been obsessed with these magnetic like page markers. These are so cute. They say books are good for the soul, the world belongs to those who read, and a book a day keeps reality away. Those are so cute, but no, these are really underrated and I love these. They're so nice. The next books I all bought myself, and these all go inside with videos, and then one of them is a book club read. So let's just start off with the video I'm filming right now. That'll definitely be out after this one. I got Game Changer by Rachel Reed, the first book in the Game Changers 6-book series. I had, you knew this was coming when you saw that one. Of course, I got Heated Rivalry as well. I saw the other books. I don't know if I will order the other ones. I know I'm gonna order the sequel to this one, the 6th book in the series, because I literally sat down and like read this whole thing in one go, basically. So I'm super excited to talk about both of these books in that video with you. But yeah, got these, and these I actually ordered from thriftbooks.com, which I've never ordered from before. They took a bit to get here, but like I said, I'm trying not to buy brand new books at the brand new price, so they were a better price than a couple other sites that I had gone to. The next one, girl, this one I had to get because I've obviously been wanting all of these books so bad, and this is on my 2026 TBR. I finally got A Court of Thorns and Rose series. Look at how beautiful. I just love this. But I finally picked up all of them, and I'm really excited to dive into the series at some point. I just ended up getting this box set because they were on sale for 50% off, and I saw it and I was like, I'm just really not gonna pass that up. So I had to do it. The next one I got the Six of Crows duology. I picked up. This kind of box is kind of shitty, so I probably won't keep them in here, but I've heard nothing but incredible things from Sarah Caroli, actually. She was talking about these books recently in one of her videos. I think it was like last month or something. And the second her or Destiny Sidwell talk about a book, it's like I'm adding it to the mental TBR, I'm adding it to the cart, like. So I'm really excited for these as well. I think I've said I'm really excited for every single book, but I guess that's just what happens. The next book that I picked up was Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. Description says, in 7 days, Jet Mason will be dead. Jet is the daughter of one of the wealthiest families in Woodstock, Vermont. 27 years old and back living with her parents, she's still waiting for her life to begin. I'll do it later, she always says. She has time until Halloween night when she is violently attacked by an unseen intruder, suffering a catastrophic head injury. Doctors are certain that within a week the injury will trigger a deadly aneurysm. Jet never thought of herself as having enemies, but now she looks at everyone in a new light. Her family, her former best friend turned sister-in-law, her ex-boyfriend. She has just 7 days, and as her condition deteriorates, she has only her childhood friend Billy for help. But nevertheless, she is absolutely determined to finally finish something. Jet is going to solve her own murder. Oh, look at that. First little quote on the back is from Miss Frida herself. Oh, and somebody from The Silent Patient. I have The Silent Patient, and anyone I've brought it up to has said nothing but amazing things. And some of the girlies from book club were bringing it like back to back, really trying to read it, but it just didn't turn out that way. So I really want to read that one too, but I'm excited for this. The next book is King of Wrath. This is our January book club book that we decided on. And I'm actually just gonna give you like a brief backstory for absolutely no reason. So I ended up posting some books that I'd gotten, and one of my old friends from middle school that I have not talked to in years, she slid up on it and said something like, "Oh my God, bury me with these books." And I didn't know she was a reader, so then we started texting back and forth a little bit. She goes, oh my God. She goes, "Oh my God, you need to read a book by this author," and gave me the author. And then the next day we had book club, and of course, lo and behold, the book that was chosen was by that author she recommended. So it was just really meant to be this month. But this is the first book in the King of Sin series. This is King of Wrath. I have not started this yet, and January's almost over, but book club's still not for 2 weeks. Says, ruthless, meticulous, arrogant, billionaire CEO Dante Russo thrives on control, both personally and professionally. He never planned to marry until the threat of blackmail forces him into an engagement with a woman he barely knows. Oh, reading the back, so this is a dual perspective, and it's from Dante Russo, and then the other one is from Vivian Lau, the female main character. The next book I had to pick up before the movie came out. Also, I feel like there was not a lot of trailers or blips about this movie coming out at all until I saw one at the movie theaters. I finally picked up Project Hail Mary. I had no idea there was a movie coming out for this, and whenever I see that a movie's coming out and I know there's a book, I have to read the book first. Or when there's a show, I have to read the book first. Just because I want to know, because if I've read the book, I feel like it's not ruining the show, because the adaptations are always like basically totally different usually, and the outcomes are different, or either more crazy or less crazy. And so I feel like if I watch the show first and then the book, it would ruin the book. But when I do it the other way around, it doesn't feel like I'm ruining the show or the movie. But I had to pick this up. This says Ryland Grace is the sole survivor on a desperate last chance mission, and if he fails, humanity and Earth itself will perish. Except that right now, he doesn't know that. He can't even remember his own name, let alone the nature of his assignment or how to complete it. All he knows is that he's been asleep for a very long time, and he's just been awakened to find himself millions of miles from home with nothing but 2 corpses for company. His crewmates dead, his memories fuzzily returning, Ryland realizes that an impossible task now confronts him. Hurtling through space on his tiny ship, he must puzzle out an impossible scientific mystery and conquer the extinction-level threat to our species. And with the clock clicking down and the nearest human being light years away, he's got to do it all alone. Or does he? This looks super good. A little adventure action going on. The next book is Kill for Me, Kill for You by Steve Kavanaugh. This book says, one dark evening on New York City's Upper West Side, 2 strangers meet by chance. Amanda and Wendy realize they have much in common, including an intense desire for revenge against the men who destroyed their families. They come up with the perfect plan. If you kill for me, I'll kill for you. I mean, honestly, enough said. Just reading that, I'm like, girl, sign me up. The next book is Twisted Love. This is the first book in the Twisted series. It's funny because I picked up 2 of her books and they both were just the first one for the series. But this one, I just picked up the first one because there wasn't like a deal for like to buy all of them. And I am that person, even if I don't even know if I'm gonna like the series, I haven't even read the first one, I'm going to buy the whole thing, which is probably not good. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pick up the first one for once. But this one says, Alex is a devil blessed with the face of an angel and cursed with a past he can't escape. Driven by a tragedy that has haunted him for most of his life, his ruthless pursuits for success and vengeance leave little room for matters of the heart. But when he's forced to look after his best friend's sister, he starts to feel something in his chest. A crack, a melt, a fire that could end his world as he knew it. So I'm guessing all of her books are dual perspective, because then it goes to the female main character. It says Ava is a free spirit trapped by nightmares of a childhood she can't remember. But despite her broken past, she's never stopped seeing the beauty in the world, including the heart beneath the icy exterior of a man she shouldn't want, her brother's best friend. Her neighbor, her savior, and her downfall. Theirs is a love that was never supposed to happen. When it does, it unleashes secrets that could destroy them both and everything they hold dear. That looks quite cheeky. Sorry. Next book is been such an anticipated read for mine. This is like one of my most anticipated reads, just in general, and it has been for a while now. But that is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I finally did it. I pulled the trigger. I was like, you know what? I just have to get this book because I have not even read it and I cannot get it off my mind. I need to read it. I need to know what happens. I need to know. This one, I don't know like the extreme details about it. I just know it's a female that becomes an astronaut. So even though it's crazy that I'm like, I can't get this book off my mind and I know nothing about it, that's how I know I just need to read it as well. But I've just watched a lot of booktubers talk about it and things like that. So whenever I hear everybody talking about it and everybody saying a good thing, I'm like, I fall for it. I'm like, I need to know if I'm gonna think the same. The last books I picked up that I am also just have been waiting so long to read these, and I cannot wait to get to these at some point this year. And I know this is a very beloved series, and I just cannot wait to read this. So I finally picked up the Boys of Talmud series by Chloe Walsh. So many of my friends on Goodreads I've just seen over the last few months like post them reading these books, and I just can't wait, and I'm so excited to read these. That just about wraps up today's haul. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me say I'm so excited about every single book I just showed you, and you'll definitely see some of these books coming up in some future videos. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you the next time I'm reading.